truck. All right, as usual, we're at Hanson Hollows. This time we got a second operator. We got the ATEX, the big wheel, the Coot, and even the mini Jeep. But really the Coot and the ATEX are the main. And we really messed up the paint on this thing last night. Anyway, the Coot and the ATEX are the main parts of the video. So since the last video on the Coot, the only thing we've done is build a battery mount. So hopefully we don't shear off another battery terminal. I did replace that battery terminal. Other than that, the Coot was pretty much ready to go after the last ride. The ATEX, not so much. We did a lot. Pulled the motor out, got an electric start hooked up, did some more wiring, built another carburetor adapter, so hopefully that doesn't fall off again. Loctitted the heck out of every single bolt I could find. Extended our shifter. Pretty considerable amount of work, so I'm really hoping it does a lot better today.
You got the big wheel going too.
They get the big wheel going too. That's sat for the last 6 months. So yeah, it's like 10 degrees out here.
It ain't too bad. No wind.
Yeah, it's not too bad. We were hoping to float these two today, but there's a lot of ice in the river, and I'm not doing that in a plastic machine in the cold. Doesn't seem like a good idea. All right, let's get these babies unloaded.
Titanic of pile.
All right, we got them both warming up. That was pretty good for the ATEX cold start. That was like 10 seconds of cranking. All right, we got Steven, the first time cooter out there. Let's hop in the old ATEX and see what happens. All right, old girl. Please be more reliable today. Insanely slow. Don't want to confuse anybody here. I'm talking about the Coot. Running like crap today. Why are you running so badly? Carburetor's still on. Shut off by accident. Yeah, a little bit. All right, well, that could be it. So I'm not sure what it is about this specific machine, but I have the hardest time getting any actual good filming out of it. Every time I try and film with the chest cam, it always seems to end up really low because I have to hunch over to run the sticks. I promise the rest of the video is not like this. And now there's fuel on the camera. All right, checking on our camera angle so I can hopefully make a somewhat decent video this time compared to last time I had this thing out. So for those of you who don't know, Steven is a speed demon type guy. So him being on the Coot right now, instead of flying around in the little Atex, is probably killing him. But I'm gonna let him do some twisty turnies on the ice here. All right, well the battery died on us. We had to pull start it. Probably a really good way to break an axle shaft, huh? Oh, it's starting to break. Right there. What? Oh no, that's the tank strap. Huh? The fuel tank strap. Alright, well the fuel tank strap seemed to let go, so we'll have to fix that. Alright, I want to get some outside filming of more of a high-speed type run. I don't want to die. And just as it was my turn to go back to doing donuts, the ATEX decided it wanted no more. Why did it die? Yeah, I heard that too. I think it is charging.
Maybe the boot.
Yeah, it didn't set the carburetor off. It was doing that earlier, and then it ended up the fuel valve. Yeah, it was kind of shut off again. A little bit. Alright, well the ATEX quit and doesn't want to restart, so now we got to do the tow of shame behind the ever reliable yet slow Coot. Knock on wood. Hope that stays reliable for the rest of the day. Alright, well we snapped the strap like 4 times trying to get it turned around, but we're on the road again now. A nice blistery walking pace. Oh, ATEX is trying to steer itself. Yeah. Come on, you little... Oh, it's because that lever's... There we go. Yeah, not a fun thing to tow. The only place to hook onto it is the axle shaft, and that's rotating, obviously. These things are not meant to break down or get stuck, I guess. I'm gonna put the phone down now. All right, well, we got the little guy back to the truck. We're hoping it's just a fouled plug. So we're gonna let it sit for a little while. I'm gonna take Steven for the grand tour in the Coot.
Take me for a ride.
A nice slow tour. It's kind of a nature walk. World's slowest hill climb yet again. Wow. We did break through the ice. Oh, kind of. Oh, there we go. Woohoo. Alright, this is the steepest hill climb I've ever tried. It's exciting to hop out and push halfway through. It doesn't look it on camera, but this is really steep. Come on, little guy. Need a skosh more power. Oh, yeah. Come on, little fella. Hey. Good job. Alright, we got a quick and high range now. It's kind of scary. Ah! The Coot is a lot of fun, but it is quite a slow machine. Now, I would like to change that, but really the only thing I can do is throw a new belt on it so I can hopefully pull some more inclines or do more obstacles in top gear. That's a little rocky step up to do. suffered a casualty. What happened, buddy?
That sounds a little heavy.
You got a good side saddle now, huh?
Yeah.
Look, someone wrote LOL on the bottom. All right, so we took the Coot for a nice lap and really kind of put it through its paces on some hill climbs. Me and Steven both combined probably around 500 payload of that thing, so I was impressed with how well it did on some of those hills. We let the ATEX sit because I thought it was flooded, but I pulled the plug and it's really dry. So I actually found out down on the coil behind the engine there, we had a wire unplugged and we had no spark. So I got it hooked up now to the jump pack because our battery's dying out. Let's see if it'll fire. That was a ticket. Dang it. Alright, the coil wire keeps popping out of its home. So we'll fix that, I guess. Alright, I can't even show you, so I'm not even going to try, but I was able to reach down behind the coil there, pull that wire out, and I crunched it a little bit with my Leatherman, and hopefully that'll keep it on there. It feels a little better, so that's good. So let's take her for a spin now. Man, I just got further from the truck is all I did. Yeah, our coil wire's still on. All right, let's check our fuel shutoff. That was off a little bit. We need to move that when I get home because it keeps wanting to shut off on me a little. Huh. I don't know, this thing's got some kinks still, of course, yet again. Maybe it is that ignition switch. Yeah, plenty of fuel pressure. Jesus, Pete. Alright, so that's not the problem. So it's either a spark or a carburetor issue. That's just so weird. It was... I can't tell if it's rich, lean, no spark, I don't know. Could be several issues, I guess. Let's try one more time before I push it back and give up for the day. I've been working on the ATEX. Beaven's been having a grand old time on the big wheel. Anyway, that thing's still being finicky. I've got the coil wire pretty well attached now, but it's still iffy. I'm tired of pushing it around and trying to figure it out, so I'm gonna take a break from that. We're gonna hop on the mini Jeep, which I'm not gonna cover much in this video because it's got a whole separate video doing some upgrades to it that will be coming out. I don't know, might be before this video, might be after, I don't know. But keep an eye out for that. I got a whole build series of building this thing completely from scratch. It's got Polaris 4-wheel drive axles, lawnmower engine, lawnmower trans, completely custom built steel body. Thing took a lot of work. It needs a lot of work still, a lot of finishing touches. This is my first vehicle I've ever built completely from scratch, so as you can expect, there are some shortcomings for sure. So like I said, the mini Jeep video is already out, and that's a completely separate video. It ended up being quite an eventful ride on the little guy. And Steven fell through the ice into the mud.
Oh man.
All right, so Steven wants to get out of his wet clothes. So thankfully, I brought him a prisoner jumpsuit. Yeah, we also got we got the high vis on in there. Yeah, we get the high vis word construction or escape prisoner. Your choice, bub.
Wet pants.
Or wet muddy pants on a 10-degree day.
Oh yeah, we're munching on food. I think this is a 3-legged dog. No, it's limping. Okay, well that's just sad then.
Yeah.
Why are you limping?
Hello. Yep.
Nice, we got prisoner Steven. What's wrong with your foot? Your paw. Are you old? Not like running on that foot? Yeah, I bet you like some turkey though. All right, chauffeur of the day is prisoner Beaven. We're gonna go ahead and finish out the afternoon with a nice relaxing countryside ride. What?
Where are we going?
You can cross the stream right there, and then go up and make a right.
Have you been through water yet?
Yeah, I've been through here. Take the right path. Yeah. Alright, we're on top of the ice, I hope. We broke through a little back there. You're good, keep going. All right, Steven's gonna follow me. We're gonna kind of pick a trail here. This is back where we got it stuck in the last video, so I'm being cautious. All right, right there is where we got kind of stuck last time, so I'm having Steven come right over this old bridge. Easy breezy. Now we're gonna come through where we actually got stuck and had to get pulled up at side by side. So we're gonna have to keep it out of the ruts this time. Should be no big deal as long as you can keep it up out of the ruts, or at least one tire out.
So I had read somewhere that these things were capable of climbing a completely flat, normal wall of a building because they have such a good angle of approach. Now I think mine would do it if we had a better belt.
All right, sun's starting to go down. We're gonna head back towards the truck, I think, and get this stuff loaded up before it's dark. All right, we need to replace that chain in there. All right, well, if nothing else, I think we can say we had the most unique trailer load of stuff going across Iowa today. So starting at the front, the Coot ultimately dominated. I don't think we had a single issue other than the seat. So we got to fix the seats. I want to throw a new chain on the front. I could hear that kind of slapping around in there on some of the hill climbs. Yeah, I want to rebuild the original carburetor and figure out the governor so it revs up a little higher because I know it can. The big wheel, no major issues. We really need to build a proper exhaust for that, and we knew that coming into the day. The brake lever on the rear, that suffered a casualty, but that was a missing pin from the previous owner, so I can't blame that thing. The ATEX was kind of the biggest letdown of the day, but the ice donuts.
I think I had the most fun on that thing.
Yeah, the ice donuts really made up for it, but something's going on. It's getting plenty of fuel, and I got that coil figured out, so something's going on there. I'm sure it's probably something super simple. The mini Jeep, I know this video wasn't about it, but it actually did really well and survived a rollover, so I can't complain at all. It's just the clutch system needs some funky working. Steven suffered the loss of some pants, but he gained a prison jumpsuit. I'm gonna be extremely sore tomorrow between riding the Coot. The big wheel doesn't have good front suspension. That doesn't have the amazing suspension, and I've rolled it over. So I am gonna be in a rough mood tomorrow morning. All right, thank you guys for watching. Please keep an eye out for any future videos on any of these units because they all will need some work and upgrades. See you guys next time.